Hey there, guys.
It's Auntie Nisi
and Nick, and we would like to take the time to officially welcome you to the ANN podcast here on our new YouTube channel. If you like our content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Here we will be uploading our podcast 3 to 4 times weekly, so feel free to stop by and check in. So without further ado, let's get to introductions, and I'm going to let Auntie Nisi go first.
Hello, I am Auntie Nisi, also known as Cynthia. Denise comes from my middle name, Denise. I am originally from Florida, and now I'm living on the Gulf Coast. And to this podcast, I think I'm going to bring a wisdom due to the maturity of my age, which is 60 in 6 months. And humor and a little bit of story time.
Oh yeah.
So that you can learn something, maybe some things that I've experienced, and you won't have to go through that.
All right.
So let's learn and grow together.
That's right. Okay, you guys, my name is Nicole. People call me Nick for short. I'm a resident of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I'm a mother of one. I like to think of myself as a sassy, educated Southern belle with a touch of class. And I really wanted to do this podcast because I just love the thought of people sitting back, talking, just discussing current events, being informed and giving information. Here on this channel, we not only want to talk to you guys, but we also want to listen to our audience. We want to fully engage with you. And that's what I'm excited about because I'm a talker. I love to talk.
Me too.
So let's get into some things, you guys. Let's start this podcast off right. So lately, some rumors. Well, you know what? These are not even rumors at this point. It's out there. If you've been watching on the internet, you can see Derrick Jaxn, who's supposed to be the relationship guru. He has gotten himself into some hot water once again. So his wife, Derrick Jaxn, a scandal broke where women basically outed him for cheating on his wife. And he took to the internet. He did this whole apology video, trying to do damage control. And, his poor wife, I remember looking at that video and I just said, Lord, she's broken. Girl, she had this bonnet on. She just looked like she just didn't give a damn anymore. It was heartbreaking to watch, honestly, because I could just tell he was trying to have the control in the relationship. And, when you have someone that's overbearing and controlling, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. So recently, some pictures have hit the internet, and he's got another young lady. Apparently, she's an IG model. Her name's Pinky Love. And she's just shamelessly posting like she doesn't even care. I just thought, wow, what happened? Because at first he was so apologetic, and now he's got these pictures out. He's with this young lady, and I'm thinking, you really don't care about your marriage. Like you've given up completely. So we're just going to talk about that in addition to what happens when the relationship is over. Like, how do you process that? How do you heal? How do you get out of a toxic relationship? And why do people even get married? I think that's a dilemma for a lot of people these days because they don't even stay married 10 years now. So, Auntie Nisi, just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the whole thing with Derrick Jaxn. What do you think may have been, transpired between him and his wife to make him just go to the internet like that?
I really feel like when you say when you seen the interview, you seen that she had just basically given up. She looked, you say,
yeah,
she looked at broken and how else are you supposed to be?
Yeah,
When
it's
you're
heartbreaking.
married and you find out that your husband or your significant other, whatever the case may be, has stepped out on you and not and of course she was in the dark about it. It was a surprise and everything, but all at the same time, what do you do?
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is climb up.
Yeah.
And that's probably what she was doing.
Yeah, you could tell she was traumatized. And then the fact that I believe they have kids together too. So it's just kind of like, let me tell you this. I don't know if you saw it, but there were like a few weeks back, she had got into some shit. she, people were, I guess, saying some things about her marriage, and she snapped. Like, she was just saying some horrible things, like, may your children be orphans, and you could just really tell that she lost it.
Yeah, that's she's acting out. She's coming from a place of pain, but people fail to realize when people go through stuff like this, it's best that you just step back and just let them process what it is that they're going through, because if you don't, they're gonna strike out. Oh,
what do you think?
When you bag someone into a corner, you keep attacking and you keep attacking and you keep coming at, you're gonna feel some pain somewhere. So that was.
Yeah, the internet can be brutal, y'all.
Absolutely.
So, what do you think about him, letting these photos surface? Like, because he didn't care about being photographed with this new woman he's got, and now he's saying he's divorcing his wife.
I think that he's probably at a place to where he's tired of making excuses, because when he make excuses and apologize, he goes right back to that same behavior. Yeah. So why keep apologizing? Now he's just he's gone. He's out of it. He just stepped out. And it's he's not hiding anymore, because he's out of it.
That's what happens when you just come from a disingenuous place, because this relationship guru, like, that was never who he was. Like, let's keep it a buck. He was always a dog. It's like now he just decided to come out and play.
Absolutely.
And you honestly, you get so tired of seeing people like that, because it's just like, that he just did it for a career move, just all about himself. He wants to say all the right things that women want to hear, but deep down, you're just like these guys that you bash, on your videos. You just like them. Even worse, because you're not even living in your truth. At least some of these guys don't, they don't try to hide anything. But here you have a married man with kids, and you're doing the most. You got your wife out here looking crazy, you looking crazy, and let's be honest, he's not going to get his career back. Anything that he's going to salvage from this point is going to be purely off of scandal. like he's really not even.
But to say that he's not going to accomplish anything, but first thing that people do, they feed off of other people's negativity, and they also grow from that too. So you will probably benefit somehow.
Yeah.
But is it good? Is it coming from a good place? Can you grow? Can you change? No.
Right. That's why I said, like, anything that he does now is going to be based purely off scandal. Anything he tries to come off of now is going to be off scandal. So, but, we'll keep you guys informed. This is a mess.
This is ridiculous. I mean, people just don't care.
Yeah.
How they treat people. They don't care. They do their thing, and they're not looking back to see how this affects others. Other people that are innocent, that are attached to you.
Yeah.
And it's
a vicious cycle.
And it is ridiculous.
For sure.
I mean, grown people. Oh my God, this poor lady, my heart goes out to her, but
oh yeah.
But she'll bounce back. Whoever she.
I just hope she doesn't do anything like super detrimental to herself or her kids, or because it's one thing when it's a personal thing between you and someone else, but something on the internet, that's like a magnitude of embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that can be very, that can be very harsh.
yeah, but if she keep her wits about her, she'll bounce back because everything that he's done, she's the victim. She's the person that's being hurt, not the one that's dishing the hurt. The person who needs to be ashamed is that man.
Yeah.
But like my mama used to tell us all the time, a man can go out there and do anything and wallow in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And that meaning, can go out there and do anything and still be a man. But a woman can't do that. We don't have that privilege.
It's a double standard.
Yeah, if we go out there and act up any kind of way and do anything, we everything but a child of God. And it's not pretty.
Dragged by the masses.
Exactly.
Yes.
But like I said, she's gonna bounce back, and it's no reflection on her. Because she's the one that's being hurt. She's the one that's being drugged in the mud, pretty much. And he is the mud. So,
Yeah. He's gonna sabotage himself. He's already done that.
He is. And I don't see how he can be a relationship guru on anything if he don't even know the fundamentals of cheating.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's gonna, but him being a trickster, he's gonna try to spin it around and profit off of some kind of way. And then I won't even be surprised if he tries to come back and act like, well, she stepped out on me and that's why I cheated. This divorce is gonna be ugly. Like, she didn't even see this coming. She didn't even see this coming. He's trying to make it look like he's trying to save face and do damage control, but even when you go back and watch that first video that he did when the first scandal hit, you could look at that video. You could look at his body language. You could look at her body language. First of all, she was few words. She had little to no words to say. She's wearing this bonnet. He's sitting there holding her hand. Wasn't even holding her hand. Looked like he had a grip on her damn hand. Like he was just, you could tell he was just trying so hard to do damage control. And he just had this intensity, intensity in his body language. And I said, "Oh Lord,
that was fake.
So fake. Oh my God.
That's the reason why it was so overdone. Because when it's real, it's natural.
Yeah.
But when it's fake, that's when it's overdone and it's excessive.
I said, boy, you are just sign up for the soap operas now because you're doing too much. So what we want to talk about now is basically like relationships. Like how do you go on? Like this is your advice area, Auntie Nisi, because I know that you've given me a lot of relationship advice and as well as a lot of others. And you guys, she's amazing at this. I've seen her. She gives awesome advice. So what can you tell young ladies and men out there when they give a relationship their all, whether it's a long-term commitment or marriage or whatever, and it just doesn't work out? Like, how do they get out of that? How do they move on?
Actually, the way I've always moved on, and this might not suit everybody, but I go to God for real. Mm-hmm. I go to God and I ask Him to change me and prepare me for whatever it is that I'm facing. But I need to get out of this and I need to get out of this. And be specific. Be specific about how you want to leave. I don't want it to be stressful. I don't want it to be no hurt, harm done on either part. I just want to exit, amicably. Yeah. And He will do it. Yeah. I've been in plenty of relationships and exit well because I sought counsel through my Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ. And He has directed me and He has protected me. Protected my heart, my feelings. I was in a marriage for 20 years. And then to find out that it wasn't good, that he was cheating, and I wasn't gonna stay in it any longer, and I love my husband, but I had to go. I had to leave it, and I went to God in prayer, and I asked Him, protect my heart. I'm getting out of this, but I want to get out without any hard feelings, without feeling with bad feelings towards him.
Yeah.
Because
it can be traumatizing.
It happens. Yeah. People get married and they stay married and they grow apart.
Yeah. It happens a lot. Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not cheating, even though it was in my case. He was cheating. He sure was. But
what are some things that you feel like causes a relationship to grow apart?
People actually looking like on the other side of the fence. They think the grass is greener over there, so they travel.
Yeah.
Men, we do it too, but I've always known that, you might look that way over there because you don't know what the whole story is over there. But if you would stay where you are and water your own grass, by watering, I mean feeding this relationship and depositing all good things and, giving it your all. Your grass will be just as green as that over there. At least you will know what you have over here. You don't know what that is over there until you get over there.
Say that.
And then when you get over there, and then you find out that what you left was a jewel. But now you want to come back.
Yes. And they make that mistake so often.
Yes, they do. Men and women do too. But mostly, a lot of them, it's been my experience because I'm the woman. It's been the men. Yeah. And let them go. Let them go. Let it go.
What are some toxic signs that you personally have observed, and what do you look for so you can kind of prepare yourself in case you have to, get out of a relationship? What are some toxic signs you've noticed?
Let me tell you something. You in a relationship, you know your partner. When your partner start doing different than what they're used to doing, it's a telltale
going
sign.
Against the grain.
Exactly. It's a telltale sign. There's something going on.
Yeah, the switch up.
The change, honey. The change. It's something about them that's not going to be what is normal. And they're going to wear out. They're going to peel off a little bit at a time. Next thing you know, it's so big, it's obvious. But at that point, they're already gone. Right. So just start looking at it. And don't address it right away. Yeah. But just take note of it in your mind. Yeah. And just say, he's doing this. And then next thing you know, it's something else. And then it's something else. And then it's this big old gaping hole in your relationship. Yeah. But prepare when you start seeing it from the beginning. Yeah. Don't address it right away. Yeah. Just watch.
And I have come to find, listen to your intuition.
Exactly. That inner man, he's trying to tell you.
That gut feeling.
Yes. Yeah. And like I always say, put God in it. Yeah. Keep him head over your life. He will direct you and he will guide you. And you won't have to go through all this.
And he will send some signs.
Yes, he will wake you up in the middle of the night. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this and watch that. And baby, he will do it.
Yes, he will.
And he will always be the head of my life because I need his help. I need his guidance. I need his direction. Yes. And he will do that for you.
Yeah. And I think for me, like, some things that I've noticed in my personal experiences when I've had toxic relationships, it is lack of communication. I've been in a long distance relationship before, and at the beginning I thought, oh, this won't be an issue. If the love is there, we will pull through and everything will be okay. Girl.
I know what you mean.
Girl, where was my mind?
Yeah, you were putting your blinders on then, girl.
Girl, I was blinded by the lust, girl, because baby, I'm telling you, it was nothing like I thought it would be.
No, baby.
there are so many things that you don't see in the beginning, but then they start coming along and you're just, and at first you want to believe in your relationship so much.
But you
and
know what?
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah, but they are there in the beginning. You just don't see it because you like this person.
Right.
So you push all that to the side. Who they
Right.
are in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you're looking past it because you see potential or you see something else
Right.
you're looking at in that person.
Yes.
So you're not looking at the small innuendo little things that they do and say.
Yeah, you're not seeing no red flags.
That really picks at you and pricks at you, and then you're in it because you're looking at something else. And then next thing you know, it's this big old gaping hole.
Yeah.
Where they done picked and prodded and tore you apart.
Yeah.
And now you see it and you feel it. But it's there in the beginning.
Yeah.
You just
gotta
choose
pay
not
attention
to see it because you're looking at other things. But baby, they are who they are from the beginning.
Yes.
They hide it,
gotta
but
pay
it's
attention.
there. You got to pay attention.
Look
you got
past
to
that
stay
manipulation.
alert. And don't look past anything. Look at
everything.
Head on.
Because when you don't see little signs, it snowballs into bigger things.
Exactly.
And if you've ever been cheated on, if you know, being cheated on is traumatizing.
Yes, it is.
And everybody, you got people out there that will say, oh, well, everybody's been cheated on. Let me tell you guys something. Everybody does not handle that to the same mental capacity. Like, you have to be careful. Everybody is not meant to be played with.
Absolutely, because I'm one of them. Don't play with me. If you don't like me, okay.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Keep it real, because at the end of the day,
I'm one of them.
You don't want to lose everything because you wanted some side booty or, whatever,
Exactly.
It's very traumatic. It's very detrimental, and you're going to hurt another person, and if neither one of you are faithful to one another, just break up. Stop trying to be in each other's presence if you know you're not going to give each other the full commitment and effort that you deserve. It's just because it's very harsh to treat someone like that, because hurt people will hurt other people, and like I said before, it's just this vicious cycle that continues to go on and on and on.
Absolutely.
And you don't want to. Karma's a bitch, y'all.
It sure is.
And I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I don't know if it's something about this season, but karma is quick to spin the block on people now.
Yeah, because it is coming to an end. This world, I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Karma is, you do something today, you can reap it tomorrow. And the reason why is because he's soon to be back.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but the signs of the time is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we don't have long. So karma don't have long to pay everybody back.
Yeah.
So be careful how
Just
you
be
treat
careful.
and how you do people, because it's coming right back around.
Yes.
I'm here to tell you.
And there are some things that you may do to somebody that you won't bounce back from. So it's just, if you know there's something that you're just not ready to face, just let it go. I mean, look at TJ Holmes from Good Morning America.
We're going to talk about him.
Girl, look.
He is.
Man, I can't think of a more, man, you had the bag. You had the family. You had it, and you just... I cannot believe,
did not value it.
Yeah.
Did not protect it.
Yes, because...
And it's sad.
Yeah. You got away with it when it was the producer, because the producer, she ended up being the one that was having to leave, and she left the show, and her husband ended up leaving her. And here he was, steady skipping by, still on his job.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah.
He was able to do that, because
he got comfortable.
Yes. It happened, and he got away with it. He still saved face.
Yeah.
But this time,
yeah,
he gonna pay the piper.
Yeah, Karma showed up with a big old bat ready to beat that ass. You know, and it's just, you know, and it's kind of, it really is sad because you look at all the people who got hurt in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it does. It's just, you know, it doesn't, in the end, no one wins when you do that kind of thing. No. It's just better to walk in your truth. If you're not ready to be committed, just say that, because you'll feel better living in your truth.
Yeah,
than being disingenuous, you know?
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
So we discussed like the toxicity. So what do you think makes a healthy relationship, Nisi?
Honesty is the top of the line. I mean, if you can be completely honest and completely transparent with a person, you can really get the real relationship in a relationship. You know, you can really touch the main fiber and of making a relationship a solid foundation. But you got to be honest. I mean, honesty got to be top tier.
It's the best policy, because when you know you don't have anything to hide, you don't have anything to really worry about. If you're genuinely letting somebody know who you are, and especially if the communication is good, your communication has to be good. I'm not saying long distance relationships don't work, but you know, if you are in a long distance relationship, because a lot of people are out there, you got people who got husbands and wives overseas.
I can't do it.
It can work, but it takes consistency, it takes trust, it takes communication. You know, you just got to be really ready to be open, put in effort and work. But if you know that you cannot live up to that consistency, don't even waste your time. Don't even try it.
I tell you, man, they can keep that long distance. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna work.
So it's not for you.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Because in the back of your mind, you got this thing playing out. You don't know.
Yeah.
So 1,000 things are playing through your mind. I know me. I'm sorry. I'm not good. You're gonna have to be up close and personal with me in the beginning. Now later on, as we grow, and I learn your consistency and I learn to trust you, I can let you go off a little bit. You can, but in the beginning, oh no. I'm gonna have to have you right here.
It's gonna be hell.
I'm gonna have to have you right here, baby.
Like, you need to lay eyes on it. You gotta see where their mindset is.
Yes, because I gotta build something.
You gotta build.
I gotta build something. I gotta grow. I gotta learn. I gotta attach myself. Unattach myself. What, you know, whichever.
You gotta know what you gotta mentally prep yourself for dealing with a person. You know.
Before they go swinging out somewhere, child, please, I wish they would.
Okay, so
I ain't got time.
What about sex? So if you're with a person that you just met, how long should it be before you decide to have sex with that person?
Now, you know, we know what Steve Harvey said.
Girl, no, what did he say?
He said 90 days, girl, but ooh.
Girl, everybody ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna put me on no time limit.
I am so serious. It is really up to the two individuals that are involved, because I done seen it work both ways. 90 days, 90 seconds, and they still married to this day. I promise you, I know a story. A friend of mine met someone on a Wednesday night, and they were married that Friday. And it's 30-something years, and they are still married. Now, that 90 days did not come into play, and that is a real story. That happened to one of my best friends.
So I guess it's up to the individual.
It's up to the individual. And
it's
up to that individual, and it's up to those two people that are in it. You know, you can say whatever. You can say 90 days. You can say this. You can say 90 years. It's either
girl, not dust, child, not dust.
You know, either it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. I say to each his own.
Yeah.
Because You know what works for you.
You just gotta kind of get that person.
I can't do no 90 days. I'm sorry.
Oh, girl.
But then, I'd have been married. I'd have been married twice.
Yeah.
And one didn't work out that great because he was a cheater. But that last one, oh my Lord. That
was the one, y'all.
Yeah, that's the one. To death do us part. And that's what happened.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. He had to go. But that's my hubby.
Yeah.
There won't be now another one either. That's it.
That was the love of your life.
That's right.
So basically, it just, when you go into these relationships, you just, if you're not going to be truthful, don't even do it. Because trust me, there will always be consequences for your action. I don't give a damn how good of a liar you think you are, how slick, you always get caught up somewhere. It's just best to walk in your truth. And, it's the best policy.
Be temptations,
there are there
would be
always
somebody out there. So if that's not who you want to be with, and you think you could do better, then do better and leave that person alone.
Yeah, stay single, because I'm telling you, they out here killing y'all. It's just like people they don't care anymore. There's no regard for human life. People are tired of being played with. So before you get into these situations, you really gotta weigh in, because keep in mind, you're dealing with a whole different person, a whole different brain, a whole different mindset, how they do things. You don't know who that person was before you walked into their life. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, tread lightly.
Yeah, be mindful. And always, especially if you're going to head towards something as serious as marriage and commitment, you got to weigh your options, before you don't do anything stupid, because it could cost you. It could cost you your life. It could cost you everything you have. So that's going to conclude this podcast, you guys. We enjoyed you so much. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe.
Auntie Niecy
and Nick, we'll see you next time.